Market bears are back. That's our top story today on the Wall Report. I'm your host, Greta Wall. T3 Live's weekly market sentiment survey shows the bulls vanished this week as the bears took over. 81% of respondents to this week's survey said they think the S&P 500 will go down over the next 30 days. Now that's a sharp reversal from 58% who were bullish last week, and it's the lowest reading since we started this survey back in October of 2021. Some key stocks also saw sentiment flip. 68% of traders say Apple will go down over the next month, while 78% said the same about Tesla. And as the market sells off risk assets, Bitcoin sentiment followed suit. 70% now say Bitcoin will be lower 30 days from now, but the gold bulls are rising. 81% say its value will go up over the next month. And the risk-off sentiment among traders comes as the market continues to monitor the Fed's tightening plans. St. Louis Fed President James Bullard reiterated his hawkish comments from last week this morning. Bullard told CNBC the central bank needs to, quote, front-load rate hikes as they've already gotten behind the curve on inflation. Now, he's called for rates to be a full percent higher by July, which would include one 50 basis point hike. The market is expecting that larger rate hike to happen at the bank's mid-March meeting. Bullard is a voting member on the Federal Open Market Committee this year, and he said he believes his position is a good one, and he will try to convince his colleagues. Now, the major indices are mixed today as traders digest those hawkish comments from Bullard. The 10-year Treasury yield also pushed back above 2% after cooling at the end of last week. Now, the market is also monitoring ongoing tensions between Russia and Ukraine. Oil prices have cooled a bit today after spiking over the weekend, but U.S. crude futures are still nearing $94 per barrel. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov is still pushing for diplomatic efforts at this point. Now, Russia is demanding that Ukraine never be allowed to become a member of NATO, and they want NATO to decrease their presence in Eastern Europe as a whole. But in a meeting with the German Chancellor today, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky remained firm on his nation's desire to join NATO. The German leader is also set to meet with Russian officials later today. The U.S. warned last week that a Russian attack in Ukraine could happen any day now, including the possibility of this week. And as those tensions remain escalated, the market is looking ahead to more inflation data this week. The Bureau of Economic Analysis releases the Producer Price Index tomorrow morning. That's expected to show prices rose 9.3% year over year in January. Now, producer prices are monitored as a gauge for consumer inflation down the line as producers do pass down those higher costs to consumers. We'll also find out how much January's surging consumer prices weighed on shoppers when the retail sales report is released on Wednesday. And then the Fed also releases the minutes of its January meeting Wednesday afternoon, giving the market more guidance on tightening plans for the year. Some key earnings are still ahead as well, with Nvidia, Walmart, and AMC all reporting this week. So it's a jam-packed week, and you will not want to miss the Wall Report. I'll keep you all updated on the most important news for the market every single day. Before you go, let me know in the comments how you're feeling about the market currently. Are you a bear or a bull in these uncertain times? I'll see you all back here for the Wall Report tomorrow, same time.